してもしも僕らがゲームの主役でもしも僕らが世界変えれたらいつも僕らは苦しみの中で赤く勇者スーパーヒューマンもしも僕らがゲームの主役でもしも僕らが世界救えたらいつも僕らは光求めてる生まれ落ちた勇者スーパーヒューマンえいや平成生まれインターネット掃除死にたいやつは大体友達であった方もバージャス
Hello, everyone. Welcome. And while I'm setting up B's thingy, B, introduce yourself while I change out your link.
Okay, hi, my name is B. I have a YouTube channel and a Twitch that are both a Buzzle B. However, the Twitch one has a 23 at the other side of it. Hold on. Actually, I could do something cool. That's me in chat. That's what my Twitch looks like. Oh boy.
Oh boy!
That's my Twitch username.
Hello, Reyes. Hello.
Hi, Reyes.
How you doing, buddy?
How's my adorable son doing? But yeah, I might stream tomorrow. Unknown currently. It depends on how tired I am.
Yeah. I remember you were talking about weird ass fire weather, right?
Probably.
Like that was a reason for you not streaming. It was some weather related thing, I assume, right?
Oh, yeah, the weather it was literally I thought that my power might go out. The wind was so bad.
No, shut up,
So.
999. Hey, guess what's happening to us over here in Texas?
Water?
Prime fire weather.
Oh.
High speed
the green fire that I saw?
like high speed winds, and it's pretty hot up in North Texas and dry.
Oh. Fun.
Yeah. But irregardless of that, we're still here and we're back with more 999. Reyes, why are you watching 4 streams at once?
Does just do good.
I know what your attention span's like. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with some more. Going back on this route. Yeah, what was it from here? Yes, Snake is dead.
Damn.
He died just as the 9th man did. Huh!
It was as if all the air had suddenly been sucked out of the room. Junpei felt his heartbeat quicken, and he realized he was having trouble breathing. He could feel cold sweat beating on his forehead and neck. June, Santa, and Lotus looked the way he felt. All 3 were frozen in place, their faces white. Oh my god! That's not true, is it? We should make sure.
Yeah. Right, we should.
They nodded to one another and headed for the number 3 door.
Wait, not that way. What? Why not?
They stopped short and turned to look at 7. He was pointing at the door with no number.
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so we can go in that way. Where is he? In the shower room, on the left side of the hallway. Put a broom in there, too, to keep the door open. That means we can get without going through the number door, right? Yeah, that's right. Then let's go.
Their new destination clear, Junpei and his companions headed for the door with no number. Once in the hall, it was easy to spot the metal door on the left wall.
This wasn't open when we passed here before.
By now, just as 7 said, there was a broom stuck between the door and the frame, keeping it open.
Well, let's keep going.
They looked at it for a moment, then stepped inside. Ugh, it smells horrible. Lois wrinkled her nose and covered her mouth in disgust. Even Santa pinched his nose shut.
Yeah, this place is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
It was just as bad as they said, perhaps worse. A hideous smell filled the air, so thick they could almost taste it. It was sour and smelled of fish, feces, and burnt meat. It worked its way through Junpei's nose and down his throat to pound against the entrance to his stomach.
Ugh.
He put his hands over his mouth and struggled to keep what little of it was in his stomach where it belonged.
Where is he? Where's Snake?
They didn't have to wonder where the body was.
Where the book?
Where the book?
There.
There was blood everywhere, a few arms with a splatter reaching towards them as they walked through the door. All one had to do was follow the many radiant arms to their source. The body itself was hidden behind a divider.
June, you should stay here.
But
Please, just do me a favor, okay? All right?
he didn't give her a chance to say no. He put his hand on her shoulder as if to shove her into the ground like a tent pole. Turned and walked toward the edge of the divider.
I'm going in.
It felt like it took an eternity for him to get there. Santa and Lotus followed, timid and nervous as a pair of children. Eventually, they reached the divider. They looked at one another and nodded slowly. Junpei put his hands on the divider and appeared around the corner.
Ah,
For a moment, he forgot to breathe. Felt his heart collapse in his chest like an empty cigarette carton, and time froze. He knew in that instant that he would take the image before him to the grave. What was left of the body sat in a sea of blood. Chunks of flesh torn from the body sat in the blood like tiny islands in a great red sea. A vast, ragged hole had been torn in the torso, and what remained of his intestines spilled out of it like fresh spaghetti. Smaller chunks of meat had splattered against the wall and become stuck there as they dried. Globs of yellowish fat had left trails like tiny slugs as gravity pulled them down the wall, even as they dried to it.
just like Ace said.
Santa's voice was strained. Junpei suspected he was holding down some vomit of his own.
Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
It looked as though the explosive had been quite powerful.
Oh, God. The bone is coming out of his left arm. It's definitely an open fracture.
His legs were both bent in an odd, unnatural way, and his left arm had split open, exposing the painfully white bone of his ulna?
Ulna, yes.
Or-
I know that bone.
I don't.
So take any one of your arms, right?
Okay.
Okay. Rotate it. Okay. Do you feel which
Rotate it.
muscle? Just rotate it like horizontally, So that way it's like going from like back of hand to palm, right?
Okay.
Do you feel like the muscle that's that's being activated?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
The
yeah.
muscle that is attached to that bone, that is called your radius, because it's what's allowing your arm to rotate like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how like your arm is made up of two bones, from like your shoulder, not shoulder, from your elbow to your wrist, right? There's two bones there.
Right.
So if you look at it from a palm facing down, your radius is that bottom bone, your ulna is your top bone.
Okay.
I took a collegiate level bio class. Well, not bio, anatomy, but you know, same diff. I hated it, but same diff.
His bracelet lay next to him. It seemed to have hit the wall hard enough to have shattered the display, which lay on the ground in pieces. The face. It's horrible.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
Half of his head had simply collapsed. The blood coating almost made it look like a raw pizza dough covered in tomato sauce. His clothes, too, were covered in blood. The burgundy tie, the white shirt, the jacket with the yellow piping, and the gray slacks.
But the clothes are.
They were all familiar to Junpei. No mistake about that. It's Snake. Lotus's voice was unnaturally deep and strained, and Junpei heard it catch in her throat.
So how are we feeling?
Poor Snake. The squeal of tortured metal made Junpei's teeth curl. Sounded like the noise a ghost would make. No matter how many times he heard it, he never got used to it. Every time, it put him on edge. It didn't help that there was a girl nearby who looked far more like a ghost than a living human should. It was Clover. She sat on the edge of the bed, her head drooping listlessly on her chest. Her eyes were blank and strained across the room at nothing. Her breathing was slow and mechanical. Aside from the rise and fall of her chest, she didn't move. Junpei felt as if even a nudge might cause her to shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was.
Simon lowered his voice, likely in an effect to keep Clover from hearing what he was saying. There were 4 other people in the room with Junpei and Seven. Ace, Santa, June, and Lotus. Seven looked at each one of them in turn, continued.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red and open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone. He waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it's all over for Snake. But didn't give up. Probably knew it wouldn't do any good. He probably ran as a shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Detonator is only deactivated if everyone who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the other one who went through the door. And then, 31 seconds later after he was shoved in, that happened. I see So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. When open for Snake and the single killer. Yeah. That means look at that multiple. You know, that's very much not my natural tone of voice. So sometimes that'll happen.
Blah, 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 blah.
That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Junpei crossed his arms and grunted.
Well, in any case, well, just in case, want to make sure. Let's say you're right, and you think Snake was killed. When we all split up to look for the parts of the Reds. Well, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone. Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching out the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts. Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? June seemed shocked. How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, at least 2 of us are murderers. Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to do what are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know? What Zero wants? Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and a loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner. Those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then what you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then, does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes, almost certainly Zero himself. If there is anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well? Huh. Good question.
Junpei hadn't really considered that.
If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Junpei.
So, was Zero still on the ship with us? What do you think, B?
Yes. 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 Of course he was. That was obvious.
But I don't...
Zero was somehow on the ship, but Junpei had no idea where. Junpei murdered...
Junpei murdered Snake! No!
Junpei mumbled to himself, lost in thought.
Can I just say how wild of a twist it would be if it's like, oh, you know, it's just Junpei.
Damn, and he just doesn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fucking
Jekyll and Hyde type shit.
Or like or Jekyll and Hyde, like Moon Knight, something like that, you know.
Where could Zero be hiding?
Suddenly, everyone went very quiet. The silence was cold and clammy, and Junpei could feel it crawling across his back and around his throat. Again, he heard the ghosting moaning noise. And moments later, a person who looked more ghost than human appeared. It was Clover. She looked at the floor as she spoke, and her voice was a cold monotone. I think Zero is one of us. Me too, Clover. Every human body in the room froze. The only sound was the muffled rustling of breath.
I've never noticed that before. But what a weird way of describing the situation. Every human body in the room froze.
Yeah. Instead of just being like everybody in the room froze.
That's such a weird way of describing.
Yeah, so like, is like someone
Not a human?
in the room?
Right? Is there an animal in the? Is there like a dog maybe that we just have not noticed?
Android?
Like I've never noticed that before up until now.
Right. Eyes darted from face to face. One of these faces was the face of their jailer. But who? Is he one of them?
All right, what?
Well, that's possible.
Huh. Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason. No reason? I mean, I've got a great reason. And what's that? The bracelets.
He held out his left arm.
Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet? Huh. You got a point. I'm not that. Try applying the same ideas to the nonary game. All the puzzles here run by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Well, why is that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
Junpei let the question hang in the air and looked at the others. It was Santa who answered.
So, let's say you and Clover are right, and Zero's one of us. If that's the case, it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right? Yeah.
Junpei nodded.
7. When we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right? Yeah, something like that. Alright, then I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like, Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right? Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation. So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence Zero is one of us. 7 and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do, if Zero is one of us.
No one spoke. Their faces were grim, but Junpei wasn't sure if they believed him or not. Finally, Lotus spoke up. What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, Well, that's because,
Junpei choked. He hadn't thought of that. And he had to be honest with himself. He had no idea. He needs to watch more crime shows. I have ideas.
I don't know.
Lotus sighed. Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence. I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
None of this is easy enough to go on.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's pause here. Let's start poking your brain.
All right, poke it.
Okay. You said you had thoughts on a potential motive. What did what? Like
Okay, so there's a couple different types of motives.
Okay,
I was talking
yeah.
to you earlier about the
crime show,
episode,
yeah.
the crime show that I was watching, and the motive is wanting to watch. You know, it's very much like lab rats,
Mhm.
wanting to be one of the lab rats to make sure that everything is going well, to make sure that everything is looking good, and to make sure that everyone stays in line while pretending you are also in line. Kind of like an undercover boss, but extreme.
Okay.
It's the and also it's the very first episode of Sherlock, where
Oh yeah,
spoilers.
shitlock. I love it.
Yes, the spoilers for Sherlock. But
No, we
in
can
the
we
very
can
first
spoil it
episode-
in this channel. I don't.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's fair. So in the very first episode, the whole thing is about this guy who realizes he's going to die. So anytime someone gets into his cab, he basically asks them to pick a pill, and either they pick the pill that's gonna kill them, or they pick the pill that's gonna allow them to continue living, and he's gonna take the pill that'll kill them, right? So they each take a pill, and every time someone dies, and he gets to continue living, it makes him feel better, even though he knows his time is growing short because he has cancer or something like that. So that's what this is reminding me of.
Okay. Okay.
So it's one of those things where either it's I want to watch closely and be a part of everything. That's like kind of like the main thing I'm thinking. You know, instead of just witnessing.
Okay.
So.
And it seems like you are pretty dead set on Zero being one of us.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
then, going down
You
your
already
list.
know who I think
yeah,
it is.
I know.
You already think I know.
Why don't you tell the lovely people at home who do you think it is?
Okay. All right. So.
And any sort of like evidence you think you might have.
Okay, let me look at the profile or like the thumbnail so I can make sure that I
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I go through everyone. Okay, so top one, June. My main reason being that she knows Junpei. Okay.
Okay.
Which I know sounds like a very weak amount of evidence. However, I mainly think it's her because, and especially all of the weird shit she's been saying. Like it just very much feels unhinged to me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels like a little much. So I would say probably her the most. Then I don't know, I think 7 has actually bumped down because it used to be her and then 7, but I think 7's been bumped down a little bit. Obviously Snake is dead, so we're camping him. I think at the very bottom is like Clover and Lotus.
Of them being Zero?
Yeah.
Okay, so your number 2 is who?
My number 2 currently is probably Santa. And my reasoning for number 2 being Santa is because he was in the room. He was the last one to be in the room, like in this room, before we all came back together and found the Reds having batteries in them.
Okay.
And him also being like with like the fact that he gave it, like the conversation we had when he gave us the bookmark, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That sort of like him being like, oh, I don't want this, I don't trust in luck. Like, I don't know, that felt a little like, you know, like a little And then Ace, there's a part of me that thinks it also might be Ace, but Ace is like third down the rung, because this might sound dumb. Both of his wrists are covered.
Uh-huh.
And
we have seen him authenticate though.
No, we have. But that doesn't mean that there's not a bracelet on his other arm hidden by the sleeve. And his idle pose has him with his hands in his pockets.
I like the way you think.
Thank
I like the way you
you.
think about that one. Okay, I've not heard that one before.
So the fact that he keeps it in his pockets and the fact that his his bracelet could be hiding under one of them, that's why he's like the third.
Okay.
And also just like there's a part of like that's the thing is that's why he's kind of like in the middle-ish, because I'm like I think it could be him, but it also probably isn't him, but like, you know, like kind of go back and forth just because, you know, he like sacrificed himself, but also at the same time if he is Zero, like that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because like he would know that the doors just wrap back around.
Exactly. And then it's 7. And like originally, because he said that he doesn't remember anything about himself, I was like, but now based on everything else, like, especially considering he was the one who's like one of us, probably is the killer. I feel like, again, that could go both ways, where it's like, oh, he wants to start drama, but also he seems more like weird uncle, if that makes sense. You know?
I kind of get it.
Yeah. Obviously Snake isn't it because he's dead. Clover, I feel like, is definitely not Zero because she would not kill her brother. Granted, I will say though, after we couldn't find him and she was in the hall and she was like, leave me alone, and that just like the way that they described it, now granted it just might be their describing skills given the fact that we have every human body. The way she described it, I was a little off to me. Which, you know, just like a little.
I will say
think it's her.
the voice direction of the voiced parts of that scene, the VA definitely gives off a like angry tone of voice, like just leave me alone.
Right. I'm talking more about like the way that they describe her face.
Okay.
And like her body language.
Okay, I kind of get what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
Just like from what I remember, because it's been a second.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so like that's my thought on that, right? And Lotus, honestly, I get no vibes from Lotus.
Like she's like the safest one, you feel?
I think so, yeah. Like her and Clover, just because like I feel like she, especially considering she's been like, let's just go, like, you know, let's just like go, like why not, or whatever.
We're wasting
And the
fucking
fact that,
time.
Yeah, which also I guess could make her Zero, because you know she's like, if she were to be Zero, she's like poking and prodding people, being like, hey, why don't we try this? Why don't we do this? But I feel like that doesn't work for her in the Zero sense, right? Like I just feel like in the Zero sense, it's not. Like this isn't her.
Okay.
So
okay. No, I know.
That's all my thoughts.
We talked about it a little bit. How do you feel about Junpei?
Junpei being Zero?
Or just like in general, how's Junpei? What vibe is Junpei giving off to you?
Junpei is giving off, like he really is giving college boy. And I know he is a college boy, but like he's
third
really
year, you know, he's it's like third or fourth year, something like that.
I think he is third year. But he's really giving off like college boy, like especially considering how like his questions, like the questions he's asked, like when it comes to June, like
yeah, that entire fucking last section from last
right,
time.
Yeah, that college boy, just like I mean, obviously, if we were able to make him, we could turn him evil, but I feel like all of his things, like, he's a baby. He is a vanilla college boy.
Okay.
So,
Too normal to
right
be
now.
0 for you?
a little, yeah. So,
Okay. Nice thoughts. Okay.
I will say it would be really funny if this was like something where it's like he put himself in this, like if he were 0 and he put himself through all of this, and it's like he met each of them and each of them like spited him in some way, and so he put them all in here and now they're all like whatever, I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
It would be a little weird. Junpei was painfully aware of their eyes on him and their disapproval. He tried to find something else, anything else, to look at. Yes, Reyes?
Yeah, what's up?
What do you want, son?
It's what do you need? Be nicer to your own son. God, B.
Hi. Well, he could want something.
Hello, Reyes.
Hi, Reyes. He tried to find something else, anything else to look at. Then, in that horrible silence. Oh? And then they all explode. They heard a bell begin to ring. It was the clock at the central staircase.
It's 3 in the morning.
I love you too, Reyes.
Love you too, buddy. I made the fucking
Love you,
heart
Mr.
hands even though
Huff.
you can't see my hands.
Hey, we know. Well, emotionally, we feel it. That means we have 3 hours left. No, we don't. What?
Yeah, no, it's up until 6 in the morning.
I thought oh. I don't know why.
We
I
had
thought
9
started
hours
at
total.
midnight.
Yeah, no, we have 9 hours
No,
total.
I thought we started at midnight, and I thought it went till 9 in the morning. I'm Alright.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, Junpei. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now, it's important that we trust one another, don't you? You're right, but
Junpei couldn't bring himself to respond. He swallowed the words he wanted to say and sighed. 7 and Clover remained similarly silent. Their eyes were looking at something somewhere else, far away.
we must go. We have very little time left.
Ace's words put their feet to moving. They all knew where they were going.
Our next destination is Mercury.
Maybe you and June should check it out first, then report back to us.
All right. Let's go, June.
Right. Here it is. It sat bolted to the wall near the stairs that led to the casino and the kitchen between 2 elevators.
The Mercury card reader.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah. I found it when we were checking out the shower room. I think 7 said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Junpei slid the card through the reader. The light on the reader turned green and made a tiny electronic noise.
I guess the elevator works now?
Jumpy, I know it's only the 2 of us, but let's do our best.
But what's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
Ah, you know it's just for searching EDEC, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. Well, but first, we need to find out if the elevator comes up and full of water.
Just like we did before.
Just blood pours out.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Well, let's go.
Yes.
Once it had been checked for water, Junpei and June stepped into the elevator.
Look. Nearly all the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the C and bottom buttons can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah, well, let's try it out.
Jumpy hit.
Junpei. I call it
Jumpy!
Junpei hit the bottom button. The door closed. Slowly they began to move downward.
So, this is the bottom deck.
They stepped off and saw the hallway to their right ended somewhere between 20 and 25 feet from them. The hallway in front of them was a dead end. But not a regular dead end.
Hey, over there.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and 8. And the door we found on E deck and the door Lotus and Sansa found on A deck. It was 6 on the door on E deck and 1 on the door on A deck. 4, 5, 3, 7, 8, 6, 1. Now,
And now, 2. Now door 2 stood in front of Junpei.
that means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. Next one's gonna be door 9.
Despite himself, Junpei felt excited.
There was something about the excitement that frightened him as well. Finally.
Yeah,
You don't look happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
They can go through door 2, but not by themselves.
Yeah,
He did his best. He did his best to put in front of his mind. To put it in front of his mind and headed back to C deck with June.
Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
The pieces of paper they'd folded up lay on the ground next to Junpei's legs. Everyone had written on paper pulled from Junpei's notebook in an effort to pull together a blind vote.
Just double checking that everyone wrote their code name and a door they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Okay, can we just talk about something really quick?
Okay, yeah.
Why is no one pointing out the fact that there was an LR written on the bloody wall with
I think-
with 2? With Snake?
That probably was for a puzzle. But what do you think that could mean? Because it looked like there were 2 L's and an R.
Okay, I only saw 1 L and an R.
Okay.
But I would guess it would be left, left, right.
Okay.
So. Because there was a part of me that was like, oh, Snake, as he was dying, wrote LR, and then I'm like, there's no fucking way he could do that.
Yeah, because he blew
He would
up.
explode. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that, like, he couldn't have, like, cut himself or something. I don't know. I don't know,
man. Can't believe we're voting here.
Why have they decided to vote that way?
We need to make the whole thing fair, blah de blah. There's a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, mister. I have a brilliant idea.
They decided it wasn't fair to simply ask everyone at once. That would allow people to force others to go through certain doors.
Yeah. Quiet in the peanut gallery.
And he had a plan. It wasn't a plan he wanted anyone catching wind of. However, so he did his best to act calm as he began to open and read the pieces of paper.
All right, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1. Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why? No, we don't have the time for that. Sorry, let's keep going.
He opened the second one.
Next is Santa. He wants door 6. Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Junpei continued with the third, fourth, and fifth pieces of paper.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute! There's no way I'm going anywhere with that elephant man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothing.
Barely.
So, last time I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. What about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like half-naked raisin.
I'm going to kill you! Oh. Lotus's hair flared out like the mane of an angry lion, and she roared with a voice that shook the walls.
Oh! Not good.
Let's go! Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him! With some difficulty, Ace managed to restrain her.
Junpei, read the rest. Right.
Junpei tore his eyes away and looked at the sixth piece of paper. He opened it.
June wants door 6.
Yes, I don't really have a reason, I just felt like it. All the papers, save for Junpei's, had been read.
Oh, hang on. I need to switch to a different thing real quick. Hello, I have many apologies. I got a phone call. Hello? What is going on? Why is the game like that? There we go. I don't know what happened. Okay. Yes, hello. Sorry, apologies, everybody. I got a phone call that I cannot ignore. I'll probably get another one within the next, like, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, so expect another one of those to happen. I don't know. Did it... Hang on. Where's the bee? Oh, wait, hang on. There you are. Oh, there we go. Did some quick
Sorry, I got a
calculations
turkey.
in his head.
I got a turkey meat stick.
Meat.
Mm-hmm.
So, this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1.
This was the door on A deck, near the central staircase.
7 and Lotus requested door 2.
This is the door on the bottom deck. It could be reached by taking the elevators to the bottom of the ship.
Santa and June requested door 6.
This was the door on E deck and could be reached by taking the elevator near the central staircase.
Then the door I should choose is...
It took him less than a second to run the numbers. He opened the 7th piece of paper and spoke.
Okay, last one's mine. I want to go through... Which door, B?
6.
You want to go through 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're gonna stay with June. We
Okay.
need to. It's very important to me.
I want to go through door 6.
Junpei flipped open the piece of paper. It read Junpei, door 6. Of course it did. He'd written it after all. That's a problem. June spoke barely above a whisper, but they all knew what she'd said. None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1. And Lois and I chose door 2. That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however. The digital routes don't match up either. Yeah, we've got similar problems. June, Junpei, and I want to go through door 6. But our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we going to do now?
What are we going to do?
Junpei crossed his arms and did his best to put his thoughts in order. The others followed suit, but with little results. Eventually, Clover broke the silence.
Why don't 7 and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
Her face was cold and flat, as was her voice, but her logic was sound. 7 and Lotus looked at each other. 7 plus 8 plus 9 equals 19. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. First problem solved. Ace spoke up.
What about me?
Isn't it obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Her attitude and posture could not have been more difficult than the energetic girl, the girl of only a few hours before. No one seemed ready to contradict her. Her response was understandable, given the horrible situation in which she had found herself. But even so,
I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, then I'll pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 1. 15 plus 1 plus 5, which equals 6.
7. Lotus. What do you guys think? I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
All right then. We're good to go.
See you later.
Wait. Clover, don't move on your own.
I'll be going through then.
Yeah. Be careful. We should get going as well. Mm-hmm.
At last, Junpei and the other 6 had managed to separate themselves into 2 teams. Clover, 7, and Lotus headed to A deck, where door 1 was, near the main staircase. Junpei, June, Ace, and Santa, however, took the elevator to E deck. The ride to E deck was a silent one.
This is E deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go.
Santa's words jolted them to action, and they stepped out of the elevator into a long, straightaway hallway. Before long, they arrived in front of door 6.
There it is. You guys ready? Yeah. Then let's get to it.
One by one, they put their palms over the red. With a soft electronic noise, it authenticated each of them. The door opened. And all at once, the 4 of them leapt through.
Hey, I found it. It's right here.
Fortunately, the dead was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door they'd entered through.
Let me double check. What? Oops, wrong button. Which one is this taking us down? Once again, wrong button. Is it down? Nope. Oh no, that's up. So down. Yes. Okay, it's taking us down this. You picked right in the middle, B.
Woo!
We've basically gone down a complete straight line.
I love that for us. They gathered around it quickly and hurriedly placed their palms on it for authentication, one by one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. It stopped.
Yes, it stopped. The countdown had ceased, but Junpei's heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. It felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
Whew, I don't believe I'll ever get used to that. I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing. You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice, long vacation. I agree.
With that, the doom and gloom from before was done, and the mood turned somewhat lighter.
All right, let's go.
With that attempt at good humor, Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. He jogged down the stairs at the end of the hallway and found himself staring at a large door. This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
He took hold of the bar that served as a doorknob and shoved it down. The room beyond stopped him in his tracks. It was gargantuan and made entirely of metal. None of the accents of wood or tile he'd seen in the rest of the ship. This room was purely functional, but utterly tremendous.
Whoa. What the hell is this?
Santa got out a few words before awe stole the rest of them.
What room do you think this is, B?
This would be the not boiler room, that's not what I'm thinking, but like the maintenance stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Like the belly of the ship. The rest were too stunned to offer anything more than gasps.
Gasp. This room has to be the biggest one so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too. Huh. Could be 2 stories? Maybe even more. This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle? June pointed to the massive building in the center.
Also, really quick, like the camera positioning of this is really trippy.
Right.
Like an Escher painting. Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's good of a description of it as any.
Junpei and the others were standing on the scaffolding that crisscrossed the whole area. The proper term was catwalk, Junpei thought, although that didn't seem particularly important.
I see stairs, so we might as well head over to them. Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit one person.
You're right. Nearby was a long iron staircase that made its way eventually to the floor beneath them.
Whoa. Can't even tell the shape of this when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side too. They moved around towards the opposite side of the massive building, following the catwalk. They hadn't said much as they walked, but as they approached the building, Ace suddenly spoke up.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
Yeah, the engine room.
The steam engine room? Yes. The thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This is simply somewhat larger. I see. It doesn't appear to be running right now.
The entire room was as silent as the grave.
All right, let's split up.
Then all of a sudden, Junpei heard a noise behind him. He turned, just in time to see June collapse to her knees.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right?
He dashed toward her and wrapped his arms around her shoulders to steady her.
Hey, June.
It was then that he noticed. Jumpy.
You're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes, it probably is. But I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. If I need to rest, I just need to rest, and I'll be fine. Her voice was weak and forced, and it said a great deal more than her words did.
Okay. Here, sit down. Careful.
Jumpy carried her to the nearest wall and propped her up against it. She let her head fall back against the wall as if she no longer had the strength to support it, and drew a ragged breath. Thank you. Her eyes were empty as she was having trouble focusing them, and even speaking seemed difficult for her.
You're having more trouble than that than with the Santa Satan thing.
Yeah. Well, it's probably because she keeps calling him Jumpy, and so Jumpy comes up more often than Satan.
That's fair.
Junpei felt his hand ball itself into a fist and clench tight, his knuckles whitening. He had to find a way out, and quickly. He turned and looked at Ace and Satan's.
There we go. There we
it's 'cause you
go.
mentioned it.
Yeah.
It's because you mentioned it. It got stuck in my brain.
Ace, Santa. Yes. Right.
They might not have shared the depth of his emotion, but they certainly shared his concern.
All right. Let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
She managed a small nod before leaning back to rest her head on the wall.
Boiler room.
Seek a way out.
All right. Let's start clicking on shit, I guess. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from one place to place. It probably comes from over there. Then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out of here. So if the conveyor belt was moving, yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. How apt that we're in the boiler room with Santa of all people.
I know, right?
It's a square hole? Nothing in here. Look at the back wall there. I can see 3 small slots, terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps? You mean you think we're supposed to plug something in there? Perhaps. Look at that button. It's glowing orange, right? It's gotta mean something. Ah! Die. Be banished from this realm.
That's really funny.
I want to see if I can make Reyes a mod before I even make you a mod, B.
Damn, you can.
No, that's manage suspicious user. That's block and report.
No, if
uh,
you click on if you click, it should like say like modify or mod this person. Because that's what I did last time on my stream.
Yeah.
I modded.
Let me go
Reyes.
to the actual just like Twitch website and not like the pop out on OBS.
Oh. No, yeah, that's so much easier. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll make you both mods. Why not?
Yay! By the way, fun fact for everyone, I'm doing a thing. I'm making a Discord server for
There you go,
me.
B.
And mod view, wow. And I'm making a thing, and it's gonna be super duper cool because it's gonna have members for the channel view, and there's also going to be normal human view.
Actually, I want to see if instead of that, do I have access to? Can I VIP people, or is that like a thing that you need to be monetized for?
You can VIP people.
No, I don't see it on here.
I can.
Huh.
I think you have to. I think you have to go into your settings for it, though.
Okay, well for now you're a mod. You're a mod for
Yay.
now, Reyes.
Woo! Wonder if
I can't say that. I almost said if you abuse it, I will abuse you, but that's not something I can say. I mean, that's gotta mean something.
I guess. Oh, that's you.
I guess pressing it is the best way to find out if it does anything, Santa. Huh. Nothing. Okay. So we need plugs. Anything? No! I will be canceled on twitter.com.
Dang.
I believe this opening is fuel for the furnace. If we were to put some coal in there and ignite it, then the steam engine might start working. It's certainly possible. Okay, can we stick our hand in it? Nope. Ooh, wait, hang on. Wait, so there's that. Okay, so there's 3 big old wheels. I'll come back to that. Can I go? Oh, okay, this is the back side of it. It looks like there's a door over there in this tunnel. The belt over there must deliver coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however. A golden gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well then, I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. Can we do anything with it? Huge golden gear, I have a feeling it's important. Gear's rusty, but it looks like it's still pretty sturdy. Okay. Can I click on these? Coal goes, or would go if all 3 of these things hadn't rusted shut. Huge bronze gear. This has to be important. Gear's rusty, still pretty sturdy. Huge oven for this boiler, 3 open areas in it. It sure opens as a gear in it. It's a silver gear. You think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver's way too soft to be used for a gear. It's gotta be a steel or iron gear that's been coated with silver. Ugh. Shouldn't have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have gotten your hopes up. Were you thinking you'd haul this thing back? Nah. But I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? Sure thing, buddy, sure thing. Oh, hang on. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. Look! Ace! It's some kind of snowman secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. You use them as counterweight when you're lifting something with a pulley system. Man, you're too serious. But the snowmen? Nothing but sand. What's this? Given its placement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation at the top of this thing. You think that means you'd have to insert something here? Yes, I would imagine so. Something unlocks the door. Deep depression. Something I have. Let's see. Go back. Go up this one. Oh, what? The 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one's up? There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we're meant to do something rather specific with them. Oh, you can do that. Okay. Thank you, Reyes. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm in trying, I suppose. Nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow? You're saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Okay. Up more. One of the doors on the furnace. There's an A on it. There's a circular wheel in the center of the door. Alright, let's give this sucker a twist. Well, it's noisy, but it opens. And it's totally pitch black in there. We should, go in here? Alright. Let's go. This looks like the door we just went into. Where are we? It must be on the other side, yes? Which would put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. C door. Takes us here. Pulley? Looks like a hand-operated winch. But it doesn't look like there's any way to, operate it. That means the wheel isn't attached. Okay. Pile of boxes blocking the way. Take the C door. Whole bunch of boxes blocking the way. Can't get through. Okay, so that's where that is. Well, anyway, looks like that's the pipe. Looks like the bottom connects the conveyor belt's housing. Then the coal must come out of this pipe onto the conveyor belt. In other words, there must be a great deal of coal in that pipe. Okay, can we go over there? Catwalk. Catwalk. Number of boxes on the catwalk. I don't think we can go over there. B door takes us to here, where there's a crank. Alright, let's give this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Shit. We got a wheel. We can immediately use that on the other one, I guess. Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. Those are boxes. I assume it's just gonna say the normal box thing. Go back. Turn around. See here. The hand-operated winch. There's no wheel to turn. Oh, yeah. I've got the wheel. I pull out the other winch, don't I? Let's see if it fits. Sweet. It's a perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good. I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see? The wooden box. It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? It looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might want to, well, you might as well turn that wheel now. I'm counting on you. All right, I'll turn the wheel. Huh? What's this? What happened? The wheel only turns to the left. It only turns to the left? That means we can't reel up that rope. Yeah. We can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing. No sweat. Ellipses. More ellipses. I believe the box has reached the floor. Yeah. Oh, I can take water now.
Ooh. Liquids.
This one's Yubi.
Oh, he stuck his head out over the side of the catwalk and looked down. The box that had only recently hung just below the catwalk now sat on the floor. It had come to rest near the end of the tunnel that covered the conveyor belt.
June's down over by there.
Junpei could see her, still leaning against the wall as if she'd barely had the strength to sit up. Even from so far away, it was not difficult to see that she had not improved. He almost thought he could see heat rising from her body.
She doesn't appear to be improving.
Ace's expression was inscrutable, but he'd said what they had all been thinking.
Well, of course not. She's not just gonna get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
He tried desperately to convince himself that what he'd said was true.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps? Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion.
Santa's response was confident and certain.
She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know? So you're saying we're abnormal? Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
Santa snorted in disgust.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Are we some kind of suicide squad?
What are we, some kind of nonary game players? I don't know, it doesn't really work.
So funny though.
Don't know. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
They stood there for a few moments, no more speaking, until Santa turned and walked away with from the winch. Junpei and Ace followed him.
Okay, let's go get the box.
Yeah.
What? We'll go here. Oh shit, wait. Huh? What the fuck is this? No, I wanna see. Game, no, I want to see. I want to see the log. Game, no. No! I want to see what that log was. Junpei just started fucking... I almost said mewing. That's something very different nowadays.
Ah.
Junpei's looks maxing, guys.
Damn.
Jackass. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, no, we have to go. Door A. There we go. Control panel for something. Oh, the control panel. Okay. In here, in here, in here. And this hole is where the control panel goes? Well, there's only one way to find out. In you go. Do I still have Neko Arc? Hang on.
Didn't you?
I don't. Oh well. There used to be a Neko Arc emote that I had. But no longer.
Damn.
Dude,
Didn't you?
you did it. Reyes, why are you meowing? You are not a cat, you are an isopod.
This is true.
Stay in your lane.
Just because I have a tail does not make us cats.
I don't even think yours is a cat tail.
It's not. Here, hold on.
For everyone who doesn't know, I in fact have a tail.
Hold on. I can unlock myself real quick.
Oh god, no, the immersion.
I know, I know.
But I have a tail.
He's a demon tail.
Wow. I know. I'm so cool.
You can call it a calico cat, but I can't really see it. Everything
I
looks...
can kind of see it with the coloring.
Maybe a little. Everything looks alright. Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it? The orange one? Yes. Alright, I'll do that. Pushing.
Yeah, it's the hair.
the
That's
hair?
what I thought, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
You gotta look at the picture of Reyes.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta look. I gotta look at him. Sorry, everyone. You're just stuck with this for a little bit.
Stare into the soul of my son.
Reyes, why the fuck did you make yourself 182 centimeters? 182? Oh, not 182, that's like 178 or something like that. Goddamn, dude.
He's 5'9", that makes sense. My son's 5'9".
That's as tall as me. I don't know why, but I've always imagined Reyes is like smaller than me. Yeah, I'm taller than you.
I thought you were 5'9". Maybe that's because of the centimeters. That's why that's fair. I'm the shortest out of everyone.
Sweet. All sorts of lights are showing up on this thing. And, oh, yes, I think I just heard something turn on. Oh? What's that?
Just my height in person.
I see, that's why. The antennae are giving like a good old extra 2 inches. Oh, what's that? What happened? Junpei, look! The conveyor belt's moving.
And then a dead body comes up on the conveyor belt.
The conveyor belt? Well, I guess it's done moving now. There's still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off at the edge of the belt into that wooden box where we found the control panel. Coal. Coal, huh? This belt started moving and transported quite a bit of coal. Well, drops off the left, end of the belt right into the wooden box. Okay, got a box filled with coal. We can use it in the thingy, right? Coal goes, or we go with all the... Okay, wait, how do I get to the other... Here we go. Thing's huge, big, something like that. True, but I thought a single boiler the size could actually move a ship like this at any reasonable speed. And at least 3, no 4 of these. Ah, guess you know a lot about boats, huh? Well, not really. It's just common sense, you know? Is it... Which one is it? Here we go. Do I put it in here? There's a hole. Let's put coal into the furnace. If we can get some coal in there and set it on fire. Okay, let's do it. Alright, that's the last of it. No coal left in the wooden box. And nothing. Great. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Would just throwing coal into a cold furnace do anything? Oh well, man can dream. Junpei, explain it to me again. You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up in there and make steam, which will then drive something else? Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine, and drive the steam engine, right? Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it? Well, in that case, this isn't enough coal. This furnace is enormous. So we're gonna need a whole hell of a lot more coal than this. Very well then, if the 3 of us work together, we should be able to manage to fill it much faster.
I want to help too.
Man, totally didn't even see her walk up. Are you feeling up to that?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Look like you're just one stiff breeze away from falling over, June. I think you'd better rest some more, alright?
But
No arguing. You need your rest, so you just stay there. We'll handle this.
Okay. I understand.
Alright. Time for some manly work. Let's get this coal into those furnaces. Tumble, 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 rocks go fall, everyone dies. Man, this is a lot of work. Ugh. Alright. I think this should be sufficient. Alright, now we just gotta light it. Junpei, hand me your matches. What makes you think I have matches? I see. Then how are we going to light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite the coal? Let's take a look, shall we? Some sort of ignition device, huh? Okay, it might be the thingy up here, right? Is this? I think it might be. It probably is. I think this is how we might ignite the furnace. That thing is if we move that thing down. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Hey, Junpei, Ace, look at this. There's big gears turning under the boiler here. Huh? Oh!
Oh.
The gears. They're spinning. What the hell are you guys waiting for? Let's start looking. Okay, well, now we got stuff that we can pick up from here. Gold disc. Bronze disc. You know, I'm looking at the word disc. Did you ever... Okay, does this ever happen to you where you look at a word and you're like, it obviously is spelled right, but it doesn't look correct?
Yes.
Disc is always one of those words for me.
This is fair. Alright, now combine all of them.
Wah.
What?
Probably just, do I have to put them in each separately, probably?
Probably.
Boxes. Go here, go up, go here, go here. Looks like this thing unlocks the door. There's a depression here that looks like it's outlined for the 3 circles laid on top of each other in the triangle. Maybe if we put those 3 discs we found into this thing? Okay, no, you see, disc with a K looks like it's spelled correct. But, like, disc with a C is also technically correct. That's odd. Nothing's happening. Maybe you're, I don't know, putting them in the wrong places? Perhaps you have them facing the wrong directions? Perhaps you should rotate the discs to make some of the lines connect to one another? Well, no harm in trying. Mini game time. Discs. Wow! Twist them.
Okay.
Hang on. No. Here then? No. Okay, it looks like... No.
Well, but it looks like the gold should be there, and then like
Gold, like,
they
here?
have outlines. Well, the
Ah, shit.
look at the outline of the whole thing. Because it looks like the
Oh,
bronze should be there.
shit! You're so smart. What would I do without you?
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Wah! The red lines on these discs. I think maybe I can make a star polygon with these?
And then we did it.
We did it! You
You see,
found
now
it.
that we've talked more about like who Zero might be, there's an inkling now that maybe it is Ace.
What makes you say that?
The way that he's talking, right? That he's been talking through this whole thing of like, maybe you should turn them. Maybe they are supposed to form a specific shape. Like, granted, there are things that he's saying where it's like, yeah, that could make sense. But at the same time, I'm like, that's just because I don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
So
You don't trust it. You don't trust anyone in this group in particular.
yeah. So
Yes. Door's open.
given the circumstances, Junpei's happiness was certainly understandable. Ace seemed to share his excitement.
All right, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on this door.
Santa snorted.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We'll just open it again. Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then? Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
He still seemed irritated by something, however, and sat down on the steps
Petulantly, I think, is how that word is. I think.
petulantly, yeah.
Something like that. English hard.
Mm-hmm.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
Ace sighed with the air of a long-suffered parent.
All right, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
He gave a quick nod to Ace and Santa and dashed off to the stairs. He dashed down the stairs. Before long, he was back on the first floor next to the conveyor belt in June. Oh, Jumpy. As he drew closer, she stood up slowly.
Are you okay?
He did his best to sound calm and nonchalant, but there was no hiding the genuine concern in his voice. Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry. June blushed. He wasn't sure if she was embarrassed or still feverish,
Or both.
or both.
Let me check.
Just to make sure, he reached out and put his hand against her forehead.
Good. You're feeling a lot better.
She was feeling far less warm than she had earlier, but still wasn't down to what seemed normal to him.
Are you sure you're all right?
He had to be sure. June gave him a look. Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean warrior. June giggled. He wasn't sure if she just made a joke or not, but seeing her smile again made Jumpy feel at ease. If she was well enough to smile and laugh, then she really was feeling much better. He gave her a friendly poke on the forehead.
All right. Let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. Well, we got the exit open, so...
Great, let's go. June clasped her hands and nodded urgently. They headed back to the exit, but on their way, they found... Oh, it's...
A dead body
a body
has
has
been
discovered!
discovered! Santa?
Santa was sitting on the stairs. He was, however, holding something in his right hand and staring at it with a strange expression. Junpei and June slowed down and finally stopped in front of him.
What are you looking at?
Santa answered without looking up, his voice quiet.
It's a photo of my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister? Santa simply nodded.
Yeah. Kid was as cute as a button.
June cocked her head, confused. Oh, that girl's dead. She was only about an inch tall then? Santa glared at her. Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Or probably more like a half inch?
Hmm.
Santa didn't smile or laugh. Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
He simply turned back to his picture and spoke.
I was her Santa Claus. Wait, what?
This sudden revelation took Junpei by surprise. He had no idea what Santa meant. He glanced at June, who shook her head. She didn't know either.
Have you ever heard of the story of the two Santa Clauses? It goes that a long time ago, there were two Santas. Really quickly, this is my favorite track, not only in this game, the whole series. This track is known as Morphogenetic Sorrow, and it is... it's the way that this track is composed is beautiful. Anyways, two Santas. One of them wore white, the other one wore black. The whites...
It's Krampus and Santa, yeah.
The white Santa gave presents to good kids. And the I really wanted to I can't make this bit funny. I shouldn't. Like the black three-headed fucking monster. And the black Santa played tricks on bad kids. It went on like that for a while, but eventually, the black Santa's tricks started to get worse and worse. Pretty soon, white Santa couldn't stand it. And he stabbed the black Santa to death.
Oh, that part I did not know.
When he stabbed the other Santa, the white Santa got blood all over his clothes. And that's why these days, his clothes are red. You could say that red is all that's left of the black Santa.
Junpei was silent. He could think of nothing to say. June was staring at Santa, sadness, pain on her face, plain on her face. Continued.
I wonder which Santa I am. The white Santa or the black Santa? Huh. All right, let's go.
Santa stood up suddenly, his downcast demeanor gone. He shoved the picture back in his pocket and headed back to the stairs, taking them two at a time. Junpei and June looked at each other. There was nothing they could think of to say.
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get up moving. Come on.
Santa's voice echoed across the room from above them. Let's go.
Yeah.
They nodded and followed him quickly up the stairs. Ace was waiting for them at the top.
Oh,
That
hang on.
door is closed.
I think there's someone
Is your
here.
pudding here?
Yeah, I think there's someone here.
Pudding! Pudding, pudding! Pudding, pudding! We can figure this out together.
Ugh, apologies. I had to help the other people inside of my house. Alright, VTube Studio, come on, pick up my face again, please. Thank you. I gotta recalibrate, I think. Ace was waiting for them at the top, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, it's loading.
No, of course I got you.
He was leaning against the handrail. He looked very tired.
Oh, you're finally back.
The door had shut, but it wasn't cause for concern.
Hopefully.
Hmm.
Sorry we took so long.
Junpei quickly solved the disc puzzle a second time, and the door opened once again.
Let's go. Is it just me, or is there like a
It-
weird pink tinted film across the screen?
No, there is, yeah.
Huh.
In single file, they went along. After walking for nearly 15 feet, they found themselves in front of a metal door. It opened easily enough, and they passed through it as well. A new room stretched out before them.
Is this a warehouse? Oh god, it's this one. Oh no, it's this room. We'll get to it, don't worry.
Okay.
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all the vessel's freight.
See, the fact that he knows all of that but says he's not a boat guy is a little off-putting. just a
Okay.
little.
Ah.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are. Junpei, Ace, and June had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through their momentary trance.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going. Okay, well, really quickly, if we look at the flow chart, this is the last escape room of this little branch before we get down here.
Damn.
Okay, let's see. Just start clicking on shit. Barrel. I don't know what's in these barrels, judging by their weight. Ah, phone call. Ah! Give me a sec.
Okay.
Hang on. Actually, you know what? This is fun. I'm not even gonna switch. Hello. Hey, buddy. I'm on stream.
You're on stream?
Yeah.
Hey, I had a question, okay?
Yeah. You're really quickly. Are you fine with being on speaker for a bit?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
It's a real quick question.
Okay.
If I have a bunch of artifact tokens, okay?
Okay.
Let's say I make a bunch of treasures, and then I turn them into creatures. They were not creatures before. I then turn them into creatures with them like Rise and Shine.
Okay.
Do they still have? Do they then gain summoning sickness because they entered the battlefield? Is that true?
Yes.
They would because they because they're non-creature they're non-creature artifacts. Like they're treasure tokens.
Yeah.
I create them, then I turn them into creatures. They would have summoning sickness.
Yes, it's a similar thing to vehicles, you know?
Okay, yes, because I thought when vehicles enter, you can then immediately crew them and attack.
No. So any creature that has entered the battlefield this turn has summoning sickness. The way that they look at things that are last known information as well. Yes, they are an artifact, but that artifact entered the battlefield this turn. Hmm?
So, when you have time, you should check out the deck that I sent you.
I will.
It is beautiful.
I'll take a look at it. Everyone, go subscribe to Deck Driver for some shit.
Alright, thank you. Look at this.
See ya. VTube Studio. Okay, sure. Yeah, VTube Studio. Yeah. Oh no, B. Oh, there you go.
I'm right here.
Okay. Judging by their weight, perhaps it's a liquid of some sort. More snowmen. Bunch of bags here. Wonder what's in them. Oh.
Oh.
What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot? Yeah. I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. What's in? Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, barrels.
Can you go up the stairs?
Yeah, let's go up the stairs first. These stairs, they go up 3 stories? Well, what are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm going. It's the only door here. Except it's the one we just came in. Then this is the exit? No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's locked. Is it an electronic lock? No, just a keyhole right on the doorknob. So to open this door, we gotta find a key that fits the keyhole? Yeah. Okay, up. Wanders off. Got a green switch here and a red one, some kind of lever. Doesn't seem to do anything though. Maybe the power's off? Yeah, maybe. There's a single green light on the bottom though. That means... Well, there's 6 holes here. Okay, jacks for a headphone cable. Jacks, huh? Then maybe if we put something in them? Yeah, something might happen. Yeah, okay. Bag. 9th man. Anything else? These crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. So that box was the one from before then. Got... Santa. Anything?
There are 3 crates here, stacked up like stairs.
If we climb up there, I think we can get over the fence. Junpei, take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've, got a bad feeling about it. Pussy. Okay, fine. I'll go.
Can I just say, I don't like Santa's face when it looks like that because his eye is slightly lowered.
Yeah.
Like one of his eyes is slightly
Yeah, I can
lowered,
kinda
and
see
I
it.
understand it. And I understand the vibe that they're going for, but I hate it.
Please be careful, Santa.
Yeah. But, just in case. Wait, what's he going to do with that screw? I don't see what throwing a screw at a fence is. Holy shit! Huh.
This... Oh man.
There's electricity running through the fence. Well, looks like it.
Then we can't get to the other side.
Well, we could jump off those crates, but wouldn't be able to get back. Okay. Bag. 7. We're missing Lotus and ourself and June. Oh, well,
Oh, where?
there's something inside the crate. Tyrion. Us. We searched all the boxes. There's nothing in them. And then nothing in the bag anymore. Where are we missing one? What? Because can't click that.
Is it the big blue thing, maybe?
Big blue thing?
Go back to where we found both us and June.
Nothing in the crates. It's locked. We need the key. The boxes have numbers on them. Do they... Oh! Ace bent down and picked something up that had been sitting next to the box. Junpei, take a look at this. Cards. Well, a card.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the
Okay,
last
yes,
one.
it's all of us.
Okay.
I knew it! Aha! I'm so smart.
Now, we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
Junpei stared at the cards in his hands. Ace peered over his shoulder at them.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Junpei gave him a look.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So, for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. Card with the picture of Snake goes into box 2, and so on. I see. Huh? What is it?
Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened.
I'll leave the rest to you. Hey, wait.
He quickly turned and walked away.
What's wrong with him? Oh well, whatever.
Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the boxes.
Time to solve the 9 puzzle boxes.
9 cards with pictures and 9 boxes. Junpei stared at them for a moment and then began.
All right, let's see. The box in 1, next box 2. You know, same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card in box 9.
All 9 box lids popped open at once.
Yeah, they opened.
He peered inside.
What the?
Each box was a single pin.
9 pins?
They looked a little like sewing pins, but much thinner.
Well, I guess I'll take them with me.
Junpei collected all of them quickly and shoved them into his pocket.
That-
Did we go to floor 3?
Floor 3 was the one with the pin things. Because floor 2's
Okay.
here. Was the
Yeah.
thing. Floor 3's up here. Go down here with the pins. There are 6 holes here. And it looks like the pins I just found would be perfect fit for them. The ones you find in 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Oh, right. Let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go in the top part. And 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom part. Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which light goes on? Well, I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part, and the 3, 5, and 7 pins on the bottom. Huh. You think maybe it's the digital root? The digital root? 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12. Digital root of 12 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns on. 5, or 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15. Digital root of 15 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. Lights that match digital root of the pins inserted on the top and lower parts will light up. That's how it works? Well, it's one other thing I'd like to check. Well, if he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. So, put the 1, 2, and 3 pins on the top, 6, 7, 8 pins on the bottom. Oh. They turned off. 6 plus 7 plus 8 is 21. Digital root of 21 is 3. Therefore, like 3 turns off. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Digital root of 6 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turned off. Oh, I get it now. If the digital root of the pins you insert is the same as the number of lights that are lit, those lights turn off. Yeah, looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know how it works. Want to give it a try? Wait, you mean you know what we're supposed to do with the lights? Well, no. I figured we'd try and see if we could turn them all on, you know? I figure something's gonna happen if we manage that. Turn on all the lights, huh? Okay, Junpei, let's make sure we know how this works, right? Pick one of the 6 holes, then pick one of the pins in your hand and insert it into the hole. Give it up until all 6 of the holes are filled. Once all the holes are filled, the lights with the numbers on the corresponding digital roots of those pins in the upper and lower parts will turn on. However, if the digital root corresponds to a light that is already on, that light will be turned off. Goal is to turn all the lights on. Alright, let's do it. This one's a pretty easy enough puzzle. We can go 1, 4, 5 on the top should give us 1. Down here we do 6, 7, and 2 to get 6. Up there if we want 2, we can do 1, 8, and 1. While down here for 7, we can do 6 and 3. On 3 on the top, we can do 4 and 5. Yeah, we're doing 3 on the top. So for 8, we can do 2 and 7. 4 on the top. We can do 1 and 8 and 1. Let's have this be a dummy one, because we'll just turn it back on. And then 5, we can do 2 and 7. 9, we can do 8 and 1.
Wow!
All the lights are on, and the shutters opened up. Hey, does that mean... Yeah, gotta do it again. Man, I thought I was doing so well. Alright, this one.
F?
So, we've got 9 holes. There's an F up above them. I don't know what F means, but I do know one thing. What's that? This time, there are 9 holes. So we need to insert 9 pins. Man, that's boring. Well, why don't you just try it, alright?
F. Hold on. Wait, are we putting it? Are we just gonna put all of them in?
No, I think I know how to solve it, but I want to see what you think.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I was gonna say that you have to put it in the shape of F, like it only is gonna take the numbers that are in the shape of F, or you're gonna do F being the 6th number or 6th letter of the alphabet. But
So,
those are the only 2 things I got.
so where in this game have we seen letters before as well?
Oh, I don't know.
In the kitchen.
I don't remember the kitchen that much.
The hexadecimals.
Oh, you're right. Ew.
It's fine. It's 15. So I'm trying to think. I'm just gonna shotgun shit in real quick, just to see what happens, because I forget. Oh, okay. Let's go 9 here. So we're trying to get to F. 15, which is 6. Or specifically 15. One digital root of 15. 9.
I mean, based on the
5.
Based on the square that's behind it, I guess you just have to make sure that everything down
4.
diagonal and everything is the digital root.
What is that? 9 to get to 15. We need a 6. There. This is what? 17. Okay, I think this is fine up here. 13, 15. Is that 11? Okay then. We do 9 here. That's 13. Here. This. No, wait, hang on. 4, 5, 11. Hang on. 10. Oh no, this is 15. So if we do, no, can't do that there. So that's 14. That's 15. This is shit. How do we do this? Nope. 13. Because that's 15. This is
Yeah, that
15. This does not work across, but or anyway, 17, 21. So
Fine.
wait, if I do this and this, because that's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15.
I cannot help you, so.
Do you like the idea of the 9 being here? 5. No. If we do that. Okay, if we put the 5 here, all I have to do is just get 9s or 10s everywhere else. We do this. This, no, because that brings that instantly to 16. So the 6 can't be with the 9 on any direction. But the 4 needs to be here, like that. Every direction with this needs to be, can do that. What is this? It's close. That's 15, 16. Hang on, let's go back, see if they give us a hint. I think F means 15, yeah, 15. Yeah, 15 base 10 is F in hex, right? You're right, yeah, that's gotta be it. Alright, let's give this one more shot. Okay, so we're, yeah, do 1 in the middle. 10, 5. 4, 6. Fuck. There.
So everyone in chat, how are you doing while he's figuring it out?
1 here.
Chat, do you think
3. That's 12. Need another 3 to make 15 on this diagonal. Do we need maybe just 6? Did you rid of 6 everywhere then? We'll try that. Did you rid of 6 everywhere?
Yeah, but where are you gonna... I don't know.
We can go.
So I guess maybe start with 1 and
Was that 11?
5.
So it's 12, 13, 14. This is 15. So... 6. No, wait, hang on. Shit. Oh. I'm trying to get the root of 6 to do that. What is that? 12 is 3. This is 11. We need a 4. This is 12. Damn it. I do that. This is 13. We need a No, 13. It's the 15, which works. Shit. 9, 9. Nope. Then. Nope. Yeah, let's put the 5 here. Ah! Okay. Give me another hint game. Come on. Throw it at me. F15. Alright, give one more shot. Damn it. Huh. There. What is this? That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. Oh shit. God damn it. No. Wait, no, because that's what? That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. No, there's 15 everywhere. Huh?
Pull it out. Then pull it back. Go back then. No, don't pull that out. Just go back.
Nope.
Weird.
Do this. Yeah. This is... Nope. 5, 1. It's 8. Okay. 9, 15, 13, 11... Yeah, this is 15 everywhere. Right? 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. Yeah, it's 15 everywhere. Game, what? Okay, now I'm looking this one up. I just realized, why aren't you on screen? What happened?
Oh, I leaned over.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Yes, that's what I did. Okay. Okay. Okay, I did 249 at the top. Yeah. 294, I guess. Sure. Middle row. 753. So I guess I had them right, just not in the correct orientation that it wants it.
Oh, well.
Huh? 5. Sure. Okay. There we go. Open inserted. Lit up. Huh. It now power's on. Looks like there's electricity going to the monitor at the top of the screen now. They want it. Exactly. Hello, Lotus? Is that how, that is pronounced?
I'd imagine.
I just will say, that's not the worst puzzle in this room. You're not Lotus, you're the lady in the game.
No.
Ah, I see, I see. So I see.
Oh, well, then I apologize in advance. I made you Russian.
Yeah. I've not seen you around before. Hello, Lotus. This is not my first time reading through 999. This is actually my third time, but it is B's first time.
Hi.
Reading 999. So
I did whatever I wanted with all their voices.
we are doing a run where we do not have the voices on because my friend B here is actually a voice actor or a voice actress herself.
Hi.
So I just thought it'd be fun because the other two games we're not going to be able to have that fun.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right, let's see if we can activate the device on top and do the worst puzzle in this entire goddamn game. A green button, a red button, and a lever. Every once in a while, I come to random streams of people playing the games and going, they don't know. To myself about, oh no, don't get it. I've been doing that this entire run so far.
Yeah, he's been doing that to me. I have a lot of theories and people I don't trust.
This is...
And he's just been in the corner laughing at me.
999 is my favorite visual novel just of all time. I love it. Green button and red button and lever. I wonder what these do. I think this might help. What the hell is this? Where did he find this? What is that? Where'd you find it? I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. It looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, this thing's a remote control for that. That? Yeah, that. What's he pointing? Oh. That machine over there, apparently it's called the Pushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Whatever. So, what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000? You see that coffin over by the top of the crates? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Don't you want to know what the deal with it is? I mean, I do. You want to check it out? Yeah? Alright. How do you think we're gonna get there? Well, there were some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe if we make a path to the coffin from there? And how would we do that? Line up the crates, I guess? Yeah, sounds about right. Good night, Reyes. You have a good one. Get yourself some good sleep.
Yes, sleep well, my boy.
I guess this is not one of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh, looks like the Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using up all its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it'll only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Anytime I was added to the file screen. Okay. Let's run it. Give it a try. Let's go. So, battery dies at 50 moves. It says in the manual. 50 moves, huh? Also, keep in mind that Pushmaster 5000 can't move the heavy metal crates, okay? Got it. Charge video operation. It's one of these block puzzles, except it also locks you into a certain amount of moves. To simulate the normal experience of what this puzzle is like, I do not have a guide written down for this one. We will all suffer together.
Okay. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Hold on.
How dare you?
My bad.
So we go... Come on.
Okay, I have an idea. I
Okay.
have an idea.
Yeah.
All right. So the top wooden one, right?
Okay.
If you push that one forward, you can go up, around, push that brown one, or like you can go up and around, push the brown one. Nope, never mind. That
So
was stupid.
I'm
Never
pretty
mind.
sure... Oh.
No. I'm still right. Because you can push that brown one down, push that other brown one across, then,
Okay. In here?
No, the one on top.
Okay. Okay. And then
Move that
there.
one in. And then you go up, around, push that one down. Then you can push this brown one in.
You say this
Can you
one,
not
but
go back?
I know what you mean. Okay, wait.
Where?
So you want this?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. And then
we're stuck from there.
you can't. Wait, you can't push two? Oh, did they say you can't push two?
Yeah, you can't. You push one box at a time.
Oh. Alright, reset it real quick.
So-
Alright, let me think about this in my brain.
Okay, I'm gonna start fumbling around with this while you do that.
Oh, wait. I have an idea.
Okay.
It's God, I wish we could pull them, instead of just pushing them.
No, that would make it too easy, you know?
I don't know.
I think here, if I remember, and then maybe here.
Okay. No. Again.
Ah,
Well, no.
Wait,
Do the same thing that you just did.
yeah.
Okay. Then what you need to do is you take the box on your left and push it up one, so that way you can take that brown box, put it all the way across, right? And then you take the brown box that you're currently next to that's not in the yellow, you take that, put it at the bottom, then you go back around.
So
you
here.
take that guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So you, okay. I wish you could see my hands and my cursor. So okay, so now, okay, go around the brown box. Right?
Okay.
Take the brown box that is across from you, like in the same row as you,
Yes.
and put it into the yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
Now go down. Now take that brown box
Mm-hmm.
and
No, we got it. Yeah. I see it from here.
yeah.
Ah, fuck.
No,
No, I
no.
fucked that
No,
up.
no,
I
no.
fucked it up.
Yeah, because take that yellow one, you gotta push it down. Or push it up or something.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Hang on.
But I think we got it. I think we've got it.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Then you gotta go up and around.
Wait, no, because this one needs to go down. This bottom one needs to go here, so I need to push it up. Hang on. There. 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 There.
I don't know if you're gonna have enough moves.
We don't. Okay. Hang on.
But we're close. But
Yeah.
we're close. We got the idea.
There.
Can you try something really quick?
Sure, what's up?
Where you push. No. Go
Okay.
Go back and do what you did. Then move the one that you're gonna move next. And then go around and take the one that you're right next to and push it in. And see if that takes away some spaces.
What do you mean push it in?
Take the one that you're standing right next to and put it at the bottom.
Well, we can't put it all the way down to the bottom.
No, go around, push that one at the bottom, and then take that one and put it in there.
I think I understand what you mean. I mean, I don't think we'll have enough moves for all that is the issue.
God damn it. Alright.
Because there's already 1,
Okay.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we have to go all the way back, which is like 9 moves, which is 17 moves, which puts us to 40 immediately.
Okay. What if we did what we're currently doing, but from the bottom?
Oh wait, no shit, I fucked that up. No, I didn't.
Go. You can go in the yellow, can't you?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Then just go around. Push it down. Push the other one up. Or not up. No, you're lost. Nope. Wait,
Wait.
push that 2 back. No, push it 2 back.
Wait, okay, wait.
Yeah.
Hang on. There. Now, what do you want me to do from here? Push this down?
Push it down.
Okay.
Push that one 2 back. Or 1 back. Go down. Push it into the yellow. And then you
Nope,
can
that fucked it
literally-
up.
No.
No, you see
No.
what I mean.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so take that one that you're right next to,
Uh-huh.
push it all the way in.
Okay. Cool, how we getting this last one then?
Okay. Let me think about this. Because I think Okay. Okay. Well, we can't do it from here, but I'm trying to think of how previously, because we were close. Restart. But we were close. We were close. I wonder.
Top was 80% right? Okay.
Okay. All right. Start
Yeah.
from the top.
This
Start from the top.
this one singular puzzle in this one singular game is the only time I will ever accept minimal backseating. But only minimal, because I want everyone watching to experience the bullshit that is this puzzle.
Okay. Let me try this.
Okay.
Okay. So push it in. Do the normal things that we were doing. Right. Down.
Okay. Where do you think we should go from here, B?
From here.
A part of me wants to put this box in this slot right here.
No. Okay. Put it all the way to the top.
Okay. I'm vibing with it.
Okay. Then, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go around. Push the one up.
This the one you want it to go up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to then. This might not be as good as I think it is, but we're gonna try. Because my thought is that we will push this one all the way down, put it in.
What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Because here's the
8,
thing.
9,
Here, no, here's the
10,
thing. Like, let
11,
me-
12,
God,
13.
I really wish I could show you my screen, like show you my cursor. So what I'm thinking is
Just tell
the
me
one that's closest
left.
to the yellow.
Just tell me left,
The
right.
one that's closest to the yellow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That one we would push
All the way down.
No. We would push it down.
1.
Then we would push it to make it kiss the one that's currently in the yellow, right? Then the other ones we would move, push down, and put into the little bits.
Okay, the moves you want me to make, tell me left or right.
So the one that's kissing the yellow but is not in the yellow, right?
No, B, just tell me, do you want me to move this block left or right? Do you want
Okay.
me, you want me to move left or right? Just
All right.
left, right, up,
All
down.
right.
Just tell me that.
Left.
Left.
Up.
Uh-huh.
Right. Up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Down. Right. Down. Left. Up. Right. This is not gonna be enough moves. Left.
Wait, oh,
Well,
okay, wait. So you want it, okay. From there, you wanted me to go like left, and okay, so touch the box that is
Well, no.
on the left
no,
side.
sorry. You actually did it right because now I need you to go right
Uh-huh.
and kiss and make the boxes kiss.
We have 7 moves.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah, let's go back
I
here.
have to loop around the top twice, having the first box in the top row. I know. I love that the hint is
I feel like
making
having
this,
this
you
here
dumbass.
is good.
Yeah. Okay, now what you should do is you should
I
push
think,
that block.
yeah, just
yeah,
the one.
okay. Yeah. And then
I no, okay, wait. I
left,
think
up,
we're there.
up.
I think we're there. We are. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
I hate everything.
Oh my god, I hate this puzzle so much, dude. I hate that it, like it's mainly the limited moves thing that fucks with me. That's the exact route the wiki uses. Incredible. All right, I'm done putting in the program. What should I do next? Just be quiet and watch. See? It's moving already. Awesome! Pushmaster 5000 did it just what I told it to do, and lined up all the crates. If you exit out of the puzzle every time you get 1 extra move up till 60 moves!
Holy shit.
Damn, I didn't actually know that. Wow. Great. Now we can reach the coffin. Just need to climb those crates over by the fence. Alright. We go down, down. Whee! Go crates, go up. Alright, B. Ready to see what's in the coffin?
A dead man.
Well,
Oh my god, is it the
Mummy!
fucking mummy? Ugh.
wait, why is this in the adventure screen? Just kidding.
He smirked heartily at his own joke.
Really?
Junpei grumbled and shook his head.
Whatever. Just open it. Okay, okay.
Junpei resisted the urge to remind Santa that he would have had to had it open a long time ago if Santa hadn't interrupted, and quickly threw off the lid of the coffin. They peered inside. Contrary to what they'd expected, the inside of the coffin was quite large. It was mostly empty, but not completely so. Laying on the bottom was a rusty key. A small key, and next to the key, a gun?
Yeah, a revolver. It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica? Junpei reached down slowly and cautiously picked up the revolver. In his hand, it felt heavy.
This thing is...
He checked the cylinder. There were 6 bullets.
Are these real bullets?
No, they're E-Klug bullets. To anyone who gets that joke,
What?
really amazing.
What? What does that mean?
So there's a movie called Heathers. There's also a musical called Heathers. I'll explain it. It's a minor spoiler, but it's not like the end of the world. So the whole plot of Heathers, blah blah blah. The guy JD, he and our girl Veronica are going to quote unquote pretend shoot some guys, and he says that the bullets that he has in the gun are called E-Klug bullets. They're fake bullets that Nazis used to use in the war to fake their own deaths. However, in German, E-Klug means I'm lying, so they're I'm lying bullets.
Okay.
And they actually ended up killing someone.
Oop.
2 people, actually. Technically, by the end of the show, they ended up killing 3 people.
Yeah, I've not actually watched Heathers, so neat.
So, well, we should watch it then. I honestly, to be fair, and if you're up for this, I would love for it. I would love to do, you know how I did Epic on my channel? I would love, if you haven't seen Heathers the musical, I would love to do a video thing of Heathers with you.
Yeah, maybe.
you're up
We'll
for
see.
it.
We'll see.
Because, I mean, I'll have you watch the movie first just to see if it intrigues you enough to listen to the musical. So.
All right, yeah.
But, yeah. Anyways, barrel was rifled and nothing seemed to be blocking it. As Ace had said, the gun was very old. However, it appeared to have been well maintained. If it was a real gun, Junpei thought it would most likely function perfectly. God. I'm not even that tired. I don't know why I'm yawning.
It's probably an oxygen thing. What's your oxygen? Or have you checked recently or no?
What the fuck does that mean?
You also yawn when you have low oxygen.
I don't even know how to check my oxygen. What does that even mean?
So-
my watch is dead.
So like there's like okay, so I assume you don't have one then. So there's these like things that like that you put on your finger that can measure your
Oh, I know. I don't have one, but I have one at work.
yeah. Those also
Usually-
measure oxygen. It's your
Mm-hmm.
it's your heart rate over oxygen is what that measures.
Oh. Interesting.
If this is real,
Holding the gun made Junpei feel unpleasant. Carefully, he placed it back in the coffin. No, take it with you. Why not?
you're not gonna take it? Of course not. Well, something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like this might happen. In other words, maybe he put it in here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, of course. Zero's chill like that, dude.
Zero's so chill
Mhm.
like that.
Like, I mean, why else would he respect Second Amendment rights, you know?
The others nodded. They had no desire to be under Zero's control either.
Okay, we got that figured out, but aren't you gonna leave the key in there, are you? Of course not. We'll take it with us.
Junpei picked up the rusty key and slid the top of the coffin back into place, the gun back where they had found it.
Rusty key. Alright, now we can
Rusty.
go and unlock the door. Just put the key in here and... Yes! Sounds like that did it.
Yay! Looks like it opened, Jumpy.
I see. This key should open this door. Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay. Yes, it opened. Well, yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. You found it!
Wow.
The hallway that left the cargo room headed straight towards the stern.
A long hallway, huh? Let's check it out.
Junpei and the other three proceeded down it silently. Some distance along it, a large room opened up on the left-handed side. It looked familiar. An iron gate covered each of the elevators. Junpei and his companions drew to a stop and began to discuss what their next move should be.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through number 6 door. That took us to the engine room. Yes, and after that, we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. Back where we started.
Junpei approached the elevator.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we weren't able to activate it from this location. Yeah, why don't you just try pushing the button? Yeah?
Gently, he pushed the triangular button on the wall. A moment passed.
It works!
The elevator door opened and then eventually shut again. I think so. Pushing the button had apparently restored power to the elevator.
Good. Now we can get back if we need to. What do we do? Should we return to C deck? No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first. I agree. Let's go.
The decision made, Junpei and his companions left the elevator behind and continued down the hallway. Sometime later,
Looks like it ends here.
Santa, who had been walking several paces in front of the rest, suddenly stopped.
Only one door.
They searched around, just in case. There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go. It was the door, or nothing.
All right, let's open it.
Junpei took a deep breath, readying himself, then grabbed the doorknob and pulled the door open. He paused for a moment, then stepped through into the room. And there he saw the number that had hung over their heads since they'd woken up. 9.
The 9 door.
Like the numbers on every other door, this one too was rough shape, made of red paint. Its door was set into the back wall of the room. Junpei leapt towards the door and suddenly burst of hopeful energy. It was a large double door, heavy and full of solemn importance. He grabbed the door handle and shook.
Of course it wouldn't be that easy.
The red sat on the wall next to the door. Can I just tell you
Mhm.
that the little designs in the corners, they look like octopi to me.
Yeah, little squid-looking things.
Every time I look at them. Displayed on it.
Vacant, huh? We finally found it.
Junpei felt himself overwhelmed by a torrent of emotion. At last, they'd found the exit. But cold gripped his heart. He knew all too well why. And he stood, frozen, unsure of what to think or feel. Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you! He spun around and couldn't believe what he saw.
What? A 9 door. There's another one. Why?
Junpei's voice was barely audible, even to himself. He stumbled toward the second door, as if somehow compelled. It was a small, single door. It sat in the starboard corner of the room on the same wall as the door they'd entered from, but in the opposite corner.
It's 9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So is this a real one?
Junpei shook the door handle pointlessly and muttered to himself.
Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
It was Santa who answered.
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one? Oh man. Jeez. We fell for it. There were 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people, the digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1, 2, 7, 8, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, for example. The digital root of both teams would be 9. Or 2, 3, 4, 9, and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work, and they all end up the same way. If one team has a digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer is simple. In the very beginning, the nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room, realize how pointless their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill one another.
They'd understand and be appalled, overwhelmed with guilt, what they'd done.
This game was designed for that one purpose. This nonary game, we're all arguing, fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there'd been one slip up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
The thought of it sent a chill down his spine.
So, what we gonna do, Junpei?
A voice broke through Junpei's frantic thoughts. Santa's voice.
Huh? Oh, right. Hey, keep together, man. Sorry. Jeez. So what do we do now? What do you... We need to think about our next step. Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, 6. That's your digital root of 6. The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door. The 4... Wait, don't tell me. Yup. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking. What now? What now?
It took him no time at all to determine the answer. There was only one combination of 3 people that would give a digital root of 9. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. That would mean...
No, we gotta go back.
That wasn't a possibility he was willing to consider. Santa and Ace agreed.
Yep. I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Junpei let out a breath he hadn't realized he'd been holding. Are you sure? I don't mind staying. June's body betrayed her true feelings. Her eyes were wet with the beginnings of tears, and her legs shook.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Santa had said what Junpei had known the moment he realized which 3 people could go through that door.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta. Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis? Oh. Right.
Perhaps it was the sudden reassurance that no one wanted to leave June behind, but Junpei laughed harder than he had in some time. Santa and Ace smiled.
You guys!
June blinked tears from her eyes and bit her lip. She didn't seem to know what else to say.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, Seven, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
Even as Ace spoke, they knew finding the others wouldn't improve the situation.
But even with all 7 of us.
Ace knew it. They all knew it.
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything. Don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Ace looked at all 3 of them, then turned and headed through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Santa and June followed. Junpei started towards the door, then stopped.
Come to think of it, what is this room?
It's a funeral home. Didn't seem terribly important now, but what exactly was it?
We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around?
A red carpet ran between 2 columns of wooden benches and ran the length of the room.
It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony? But what kind?
Facing the 9th door was the carpet leading to the bow of the ship. And at the end, I was right, a casket. Was it an altar, perhaps? There's a small rectangular alcove at the end of the carpet, and inside the alcove was a raised platform. Resting on the top of the platform was a coffin.
A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
Before Junpei had time to answer the question,
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Santa's voice echoed in front of the hall outside.
Right. Okay. I'll be there. I'll be right there.
There's buttons on that casket.
Mm-hmm.
Junpei turned on his heel and left the quiet, somber room.
It's fine. We'll be right back. So, you know.
Oh? Oh?
Too late. We're out of the room. We didn't hear it.
Who else could be? Ooh, could it be Snake? Could that have not been him, but they put it... Ooh. Then took the elevator up to C deck.
Who put a speaker in there?
They're having a rave. Don't worry about it. They took the elevator up to C deck. Once there, they headed back towards the main hall and the central staircase. It didn't take them long.
Look, it's Seven and Lotus.
They didn't look happy.
You've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What?
Junpei and his 3 companions looked at one another. He turned back to Seven and Lotus.
What do you mean, gone?
Santa, Ace, and June had their own questions to ask.
When?
Why?
You two were into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Seven and Lotus responded as best they could.
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time. Huh.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she did not answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
oh, so she's probably in the box. Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figured she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course. But
Well, obviously, we didn't find her. We figured that much out.
Clover's gone. Junpei thought for a moment.
When did this happen? We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing. So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Finally, Ace spoke. His voice had an edge of resolve and concern.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin. Yeah.
There were quick nods all around, and the 6 remaining players spread out. Junpei and June ran into the central hospital room and looked around.
She's not here.
No, she isn't.
They searched a little longer, but with no luck. They couldn't find Clover.
There's no sign of her. Let's go.
Finally, they gave up and left the central hospital room.
Freak.
Slowly, they made their way back to the hallway. At last, they reached the stairs, and Junpei spoke.
All right. I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone.
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
There was a reason Junpei persisted in calling her June, even when they were alone. Although perhaps not the best reason. He was embarrassed to call her by the nickname he used when they were children.
Connie.
Connie, sure.
It's Akane or Akane.
Akane,
Yeah. Yeah.
Akane, okay. That does make sense. Connie. 9 years ago, it
This
came
is the
out-
music that plays during this scene? I don't remember this track at all.
After all, they were children. But now that they were adults, it felt strange. Regardless of what he might hope for, to call a woman he wasn't dating by such a childish nickname felt odd to him. Of course, to call her Miss Kurashiki would be even more awkward, and simply Kurashiki would seem a little brisk. And although he couldn't put his finger on why, it felt somewhat forward to call her Akane when they hadn't seen one another for so long. In short, it was simply easier for him to call her June and leave it at that. Jumpy?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Alright, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful. Connie?
June, or perhaps more appropriately, Connie, blushed and smiled. You be careful too, Jumpy.
A nice touch. It does change her nameplate here, which is really it's a really nice touch.
It's cute, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
Junpei looked after her for a moment as she ran up the stairs. They turned around and took off for the hallway. Alright, let's go get a casket.
Casket.
Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place. June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits, just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. The woman sat slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin smooth and pale as always. Oh shit. Was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank. All his thoughts replaced with endless, hissing blood. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus, slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse. No rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that that meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then. Perhaps she'd been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died instantly. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from the ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship or detects that its wearer heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down immediately. Automatically.
Same diff.
Yeah. Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that?
In this fraction of a second, who do you think your mind would go to?
Okay, so, I mean, we were just with June, so June couldn't have been the one to kill her. I mean, I would... 8... Two's dead. For real. Honestly, it feels like it probably would be 7. He feels like the only person that would have a knife on him, possibly, out of the people that we have left. That or Ace, because I just don't feel. I feel like Ace and her have like a decent relationship, but her and 7 just seem to be really at odds with each other. And that's my thought. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from number 8 bracelet? The thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when... Oh shit! He heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain. There was heat. Extreme heat as well. Or, actually...
Okay.
Can I say really quick?
Yeah.
Because I thought that Clover was in the casket, but if she's not in the casket, then I feel like she would be the one killing people. 8, 9, 10, 11. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you would just need... Hold on.
From 12, you need 7.
Yeah, from 12 you would need 7. So for her bracelet, to get
Wait,
7's bracelet...
no. From 12, sorry. From 12, you need 6. Apologies.
which is
Akane.
which I feel like, yeah. So that's okay. Did I read this? Hold on. Hold on. A moment later, it wasn't merely pain. There was heat, extreme heat, as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely gotten stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed on the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. Two tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. Give it to me. But the recognition came. Nothing. He felt no emotion, no anger, no sadness, no regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. No! I want to know who killed us! Then, without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Bad end! What the fuck?
Congratulations, B. You got the knife ending.
You've reached one ending. Great.
Yeah, there's multiple endings.
game is
Yeah,
multiple
blah, 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 blah. Play the game.
Alright, but where was the choice? What choice did we make that made that ending? What?
As in, it's blah, blah, blah.
Shouldn't have gotten stabbed. I don't think we should have gotten stabbed either.
It wasn't, oh no, trust me. We've definitely made choices. And this is the main thing of this game. Effectively, to get non-bad endings, we need to do certain things throughout our run.
Okay,
denoted by
unlocked,
these
unlocked.
keys and these locks. Meaning, at
So,
some point, we didn't do something that allowed us to obtain these story keys.
God fuckery, damn it.
And I will give you the time between now and the next stream to think about that, B. Because it's been 3.5 hours.
Why didn't we get keys? Why is
Well, no, we got one of them. We got a key up here. but we didn't get the one right here.
Yeah, because we didn't go to the dead man.
Mhm.
I can tell you that much right now.
And unfortunately, doing this key will put us down this entire thing, making us do 2 whole escape rooms, and unfortunately, we don't have time for that tonight.
Okay.
But,
It's fine, whatever. We got our first ending and we got stabbed.
uh-huh.
They don't even tell us who stabbed us.
Yeah, because that would give the game away. You gotta keep remaining suspicious of everybody, not just a singular
Okay, so I have a
person.
thought. Can I
Okay.
tell you a
Yeah,
thought?
what's your thought?
Okay. I think each ending has a bad ending and a good ending.
Yes,
Like based on what I'm looking at.
except for this
and
fucker
which
over
makes
here.
me think, okay, but which makes me think that that might be the true ending.
Okay.
I think I'm wrong, but that's what my brain says.
Okay.
You know?
I respect the thought process. I'm not going to tell you if it's right or wrong, but I respect it.
I know you're not going to tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I'm just saying that that's what my brain is telling me. So,
Alrighty then.
why do I have a history of getting bad endings? I'm so good at getting bad endings.
It's
This
incredible. You're
sucks.
doing great.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
You are trying your best. It just happens to not be worst shit.
I know. I'm not good at getting good endings.
Just be better. Get better. Skill issue.
It really is a skill issue, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll stop holding you hostage. Thank you for joining me again for this
Of
bee.
course, of course.
Okay, let's go ahead and see who's currently live. I don't think the boys are streaming because
No.
so let's see who's up. Um, um, no one in particular. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and end stream, not send anyone over for any raids, which is kind of sad, but that's just how it is sometimes. So unfortunately, I will be canceling the Monster Hunter stream tomorrow. I might do some Monster Hunter on Monday afternoon after my classes. But the next time that we have an official stream will be on Wednesday for more 999, and then Saturday as well for 999 of this next coming week. Thank you also very much
Wednesday.
thank you also very much for joining us, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Where the fuck is my scene?